save your souls. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Emmanuel is standing in front of his easel in a small, cluttered studio apartment in the bustling heart of Lagos. The walls are adorned with his vibrant paintings, each one telling a story of struggle, love, and hope. However, the contrast of his colorful works with his dim reflection hints at the weight of his current challenges. Bills are scattered across the table, and the sound of his stomach grumbling echoes in the silence. He receives a call from a potential art buyer, who shows interest in his work. Emmanuel's hopes lift momentarily, but the excited conversation quickly turns sour when the buyer decides to purchase artwork from a more established artist instead. Emmanuel hangs up, feeling defeated, and he looks at a photo of Elizabeth on his phone, her smile giving him a glimmer of joy even in his despair. In a nearby coffee shop, Elizabeth sits across from her friends, her bright spirit in evident contrast to Emmanuel's struggles. She is discussing her business project when she pulls out her phone, and her face lights up as she notices a new message from Emmanuel. Hey, beautiful. Remember, you're my biggest inspiration. Let's conquer our dreams together. You got this. Emmanuel. I believe in you. Despite her father's disapproval, she feels a strong conviction to be there for Emmanuel, and her heart swells with determination to support him. Mr. Michael is in his luxurious office, a stern look on his face as he receives a call from his daughter. On hearing Elizabeth mention how she plans to see Emmanuel later in the evening, he hangs up furious. He is determined to protect Elizabeth from what he perceives as a detrimental relationship. Later that evening, Emmanuel is working late in his studio when he hears a knock on the door. He opens it to find Mr. Michael standing there, radiating authority. Emmanuel, he says, his voice deep and commanding, we need to talk. Inside the studio, Mr. Michael confronts Emmanuel head-on. You need to end this relationship with Elizabeth. You're an artist with no future, and she deserves better than you. This is a distraction she doesn't need during her studies. Emmanuel stands tall, his heart race pounding. Sir, I understand your concern, but I'll have a deep feeling for her. Elizabeth encourages me to strive for my dreams. I know I can make it. Mr. Michael's face tightens in anger, but he softens slightly as he notices the passion in Emmanuel's eyes. You still need to think about her future, and I won't allow you to ruin it, he replies coldly before leaving, slamming the door behind him. After Mr. Michael left Emmanuel's studio apartment that evening, Elizabeth arrives at the studio, apartment eyes filled with concern. Dad came to see you, didn't he? Emmanuel nods, feeling the weight of the world on his shoulders. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep this up, Elizabeth. Maybe your daddy is right. I'm just not good enough for you. Elizabeth takes his hands in hers, unwavering in her conviction. You are more than enough, Emmanuel. You have a gift, and I believe in you. We will fight this together because love is worth every challenge. Emmanuel and Elizabeth are sharing a warm hands coupling, feeling a renewed sense of purpose. The challenges ahead are daunting, but their love ignites a conviction in both of them. They are ready to face whatever the world throws at them together.